Do you remember when the government came out last week and provided an update on the drones? Where Carolyn Levitt had said during a press conference that she had just spoken with President Trump in the Oval Office, where he had said that the drones, these unmanned aircraft, were authorized to fly by the FAA, and it's nothing to worry about. It's not our enemy, and they left it at that. Well, John Ferguson has come out and he has explained further why they left it at that and why they didn't want to create mass panic for the American people or even around the world. Now, if you don't know who John Ferguson is, definitely do a deep dive on him. This guy is brilliant. He's CEO of Saxon Aerospace. He's worked at the border and south of the border for many, many years with border control. He has a lot of inside knowledge. He has revolutionized border control. But he has come out with some very interesting information, but a little bit scary. Now, a lot of the information that he shares, he says is factual and published information, and that also comes from his own experiences and what he sees. He shared that the cartel, why is the United States so worried about the cartel? Why is a cartel in the news all the time lately? Well, Ferguson shares that the cartel has drones that they use, and they fly about 100 drones an hour, every hour, 24/7, not only around the southern border, but into the United States, carrying carfentanil. Now, he says that these drones are delivering the carfentanil and they're not delivering it to sell. Now, it's interesting because typically when we think of the cartel, we probably think of drug lords and they're selling drugs, but it's a lot more than that from his experiences and from what they're seeing. He says that the cartel is flying in so much carfentanil that it could wipe out the entire planet 10 times over. That's how much carfentanil is being delivered into the United States. Wipe out the entire planet 10 times over, he said. He went on to explain just a tablespoon of carfentanil could wipe out 1,000 people. It's absorbed through your skin. So essentially, if it's dropped on you, on a group of people, on a city, just even a small amount, forget about it. He also said that people need to be more aware of their surroundings in terms of picking up money off of the ground, let's say. He said that dollar bills are being wiped with carfentanil. And left in parking lots, like at gas stations. And if you were to pick that up, well, you're not surviving that. He also said they're placing it on handrails, random handrails, and in children's playgrounds. This is a big deal. And so I think, that there are things going on behind closed doors. And according to John Ferguson, he can come out and share these things because he doesn't work for the government. But the government is not going to come out and tell us these things because they don't want to create a mass panic, obviously. But I think information is really important to have, especially with this. But it does make me wonder, all the drones that we're seeing, they're saying they were doing research and surveying the areas. From what I gather from John Ferguson, are they looking for cartel unmanned aircraft? Are they looking for where the product has been dropped? I will keep you updated with information about this, but this is a pretty serious situation.